Welcome back, Yu-Gi-Oh fans! Make sure to grab your deck and believe in the heart of the cards, because it's time to dive into today's topic. Lest you want to be banished into the Shadow Realm. I'm just kidding,
What are you doing in there?
just making Yu-Gi-Oh content, like always.
The last time. You're not a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and you never will be.
Hey everyone! In case you missed it, over the weekend we had Dark Duel Stories for the Game Boy Color sell for a record-breaking price of $21,000. If your focus is only video game collecting, I'm sure that this price is completely nonsensical and raises a lot of eyebrows. With a lot of community members, there seemed to be a bit of confusion as to what the hell was going on here. So allow me to break down why this specific Yu-Gi-Oh title sold for so much money when all of them really seem to be kind of worthless relative. Let's get into it. So first, let's just look at a little bit of background of the game itself. So what we're looking at here is Dark Duel Stories for Game Boy Color. And what's super interesting about this game is that it's actually the first Yu-Gi-Oh game to be released outside of Japan. It was released on March 19th, 2002, which actually predates it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for PS1 by about 1 or 2 days. So that alone actually does make the game pretty cool and kind of collectible. I mean, it was enough reason for me to make sure to grab a complete in-box one. So if you don't know, almost every Yu-Gi-Oh game that's ever been released comes with 3 promotional cards inside of the game. These 3 cards are static on each game. So this game will include these 3 cards, that game will include these 3 cards, and that never changes. And within these games, those 3 cards that they include, it's usually the only way you can obtain those 3 cards in question. They don't put them in booster packs or any other way of purchasing them. Or at least the rarity itself is unique. So you either get unique cards or you get the unique rarity. And since each game had 3 unique cards, it was kind of a game in itself to buy all of the games so you can get all of the cards. At least I always wanted to, but my parents didn't. On some of these older Yu-Gi-Oh titles, those 3 cards that are included can actually carry quite a premium now in mint condition. But don't go out and just start buying every Yu-Gi-Oh game you see because you think the cards inside are gold. It's not just a get-rich-quick scheme. Don't go do that. I just want to start by going super basic here. If you don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, here's what one looks like. And in this spot here, it's where we see the set code for the card. So this explains where the card came from. The cards that were included in Dark Duel Stories each have the code of DDS-001 through 6. Now this is where everything I was saying before becomes important. I was just saying that there were 3 cards released in each of these games, and those 3 cards are static. And that is true, except on Dark Duel Stories. The North American release of Dark Duel Stories actually saw 2 distinct North American print runs. The first print was extremely limited compared to the second print, and includes the cards DDS-001 to 003. The second print includes cards 004 to 006. And you can clearly see which print you have if you just look at the back of the box. And if anyone knows why they did these 2 distinct print runs and also swapped the cards inside, please comment down below. I couldn't find a definitive answer for this. So inside of the first print of Dark Duel Stories, you're going to find Blue Eyes White Dragon, Yugioh, and Dark Magician. Insanely iconic cards, with Blue Eyes basically being the Charizard of Yu-Gi-Oh! And these 3 cards, especially the Blue Eyes, sell for a lot in mint graded condition. The Blue Eyes White Dragon from this game, or commonly referred to as DDS Blue Eyes, is actually a beautiful card that features a unique foil pattern, so getting one is a type of a grail in itself. So with all this said now, I'm sure you can guess that this auction that sold for $21,000 was indeed a first print that includes the Blue Eyes, Yugioh, and Dark Magician. And like I said, if you're ever unsure if it's a first print or not, all you have to do is look at the back of the box and see if you see the Blue Eyes White Dragon. If you don't, it's a second print. If you do, it's a first print. Very easy. And finding the first print of this game is actually really difficult. It took me a while to even track down a complete in-box copy, and not with the cards. Just finding the first print box took me a while. It's not easy. So finding a factory sealed one is actually extremely difficult, especially considering almost all of them have already been opened to obtain the cards inside. So let's talk about how valuable the cards inside really are. So inside the game you have the 3 cards, and the 3 cards have a chance of being gem mint condition. Now the Blue Eyes White Dragon itself actually just sold in BGS 10 condition for $18,000. And a lot of people are even saying that it's a weak 10 if you look at the centering, so take that for what you will. If you're a card guy, you can go check it out and see for yourself. The Dark Magician has PSA 10 sales ranging from $5,000 to $7,000, and the Yugioh has PSA 10 sales ranging around $2,500. So if we just take recent gem mint sales of the 3 cards included in this game, we get $27,000 roughly. So I'm sure now you can see why 21,000 is pretty understandable for this game. Now obviously I understand that the odds of you pulling them all in gem mint condition is not great, but now you can see where the value of this game is being derived from. And even if you were to open up the game and pull out all PSA 9 condition cards, you'd still have $10,000. So no matter which way you look at it, the game itself sealed is worth a lot of money, or if you open it and take the cards out, you have a lot of money. In a lot of ways, this game is akin to like a sealed booster box more than it is a video game. Inside of it, you always have the inherent value of the cards themselves, but on the outside, you also have a game that can just be displayed as a collectible. It's a very cool, unique item that bridges video games and the cards. Realistically, I don't think the person who bought it is going to open it. They would be better off just buying the PSA 10 cards rather than gambling on getting them out of this game. The game itself is a really cool grail just to keep sealed. It'll probably always be the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh game due to the derived value from the cards inside, and also the inherent difficulty of just acquiring a Dark Duel Stories first print. I would actually love to buy the 3 cards that come in that game someday. I'll have to see what like PSA 6s are going for. Maybe I can afford one of those. Anyways, hope you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, great. Another video done. Oh, got a new comment already. What's this say? Great video. Too bad you didn't grab a DDS Blue Eyes back when they were cheap. Back when they were cheap. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 2,100, that's a good bid. That's a good bid. That's already a fair price. Come on. Oh my god, what do you mean outbid again? No, I can't pay 2,160. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Fuck. Well, that's okay. It's not like I'm not going to have another chance to buy it before the price skyrockets.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.